Hi, my name is Pat O'Connor. I'm the broker owner of the Veritas Real Estate Group, and we're located in Coral Springs, Florida. Today I want to give you 6 tips for improving your credit score. Now, your credit score determines the interest rate on practically everything you might want to use. Auto loan, a mortgage, credit card, personal loan from the bank. They're gonna look at your credit report and your credit score. So the higher credit score could save you thousands of dollars a year. So let's look at how you can actually get a credit score if you don't have any credit. Maybe you are someone that pays cash for everything and you're very proud of the fact that you have no credit, but an emergency comes and you get hit with a $30,000 medical bill and you don't have the money to pay it, you need a loan. You're going to have difficulty getting that loan if you have no credit. So even for people who pride themselves on not using credit cards, get a credit history so that it's there for emergencies. 2 ways that you can build a credit history without credit cards or other loans is Experian, one of the credit bureaus, has something called an Experian Boost up here. And there's another company with something called an Ultra FICO. What these 2 companies will do is gather your banking information with your approval and send your monthly payment information to the 3 credit bureaus. And then that will help improve your credit score because now you have a history of making monthly payments for things like your phone bill, your electric bill, water, gas, streaming services, the kinds of things where you need to make the monthly payments or you lose the service. So take a look at this. Maybe you're new to the country, or maybe you just, again, are one of the people that never thought you would need to have a credit history. So that's one way of boosting it if you have no loans and no credit cards. A second way, if you can't get a regular credit card, maybe you ran into financial difficulty and you had to walk away from your credit card debt. Pandemic came, you lost your job, we had a recession, you can't pay the bills, you have to choose between paying your credit card or buying food. Most people are going to buy food. And that's a real choice that some people have to face at one time or another in their lives. So if you need to build credit and you can't get a traditional credit card, there is something called a secured card. And if you have extra money, what you do is you open an account and you fund it. You deposit money in that account and they will issue you a card and they will charge interest for this. But you'll have a card that you can use like you use a credit card. Your limit is the amount that you have deposited into the account. So you're debiting your account. And these payments on that account are reported to the credit bureaus. So you are building your credit history. The more money that you can put into your account, the better. The credit algorithms like to see a high amount of available credit and 30% or less of that as debt. So if you get one of these secured cards, put, if you can, at least $5,000 into the account and then pay it off each month. And you will see your score start to go up. There are 3 places where you can check your score and your report. You can get your report for free at annualcreditreport.com. You want to, there's 3 credit bureaus, and you can pull a free report from each one of those credit bureaus each year. So the 3 credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Not all creditors report to all 3 of them. So there may be different information and different scores in each of the repositories. All right. The major big, national companies go to all 3, but you could have regional companies that may report to 1 or 2. So check out your score. The report is free, but you have to pay to see your score. And what you can do as part of that payment, I think it's like $9.99 or something to get your score along with the credit report. You're agreeing to enroll in a monthly advisory program. What you can do is pay the $9.99 and then immediately, get your report and your score and then immediately cancel. You go online and you say, I want to cancel. And it's fine, it's no problem. And then you don't get hit with that monthly fee. Some other sites, if you go to them, they may be fake sites and they're just looking to collect your Social Security information. So you kind of have to be careful. You can go to things like Experian.com or Equifax.com or TransUnion.com. So you can go to the actual bureau sites and request it. But some of these others, if you just Google it, may not be real, and they're just looking to capture your information. All right, so check on it. If you already have a credit card, you may be able to go in, and as one of their services, they will show you your credit score, and you can track it that way. Okay. So you have the Experian Boost and the Ultra FICO is one way. Secured credit card is another way. The third one, on your existing credit card, you can call them and request a higher limit. You want to stay within 30% of utilization on the credit card. So 30% of your credit limit. You should shoot for a max. And if you can't reduce it that far, the other way to get to 30% is to raise the limit if you can. They're going to ask you your income. So, if the income isn't sufficient to justify that increase in the credit limit, you're not going to get the increase, most likely. So if you can't get the increase, what are some additional ways of improving your score? Pay down your debts, okay? Again, if you can, reduce the amount on your credit card so that you're under that 30%. The lower you can get it, the better your score. You can apply for a new card. So some cards, even though they won't give you a higher limit, another lender may give you a credit card with 3,000 limit, 5,000 limit. Don't go overboard. Again, it's going to depend on your income and your credit history. But if you get a new card, at least you're going to have that additional, 2,500 or 3,000 to add to your total available credit. Okay? That will help your credit score. You may get an initial reduction in your credit score, so don't freak out when the new credit card is issued. But again, you're going to get the bonus points for having more available credit. So if you use it, pay it off 100% each month. Just use it for a little thing and pay it off. You're building your credit history and you have more total credit available to you. The last thing that you can do, you can apply for a personal loan to pay off your credit cards. But this only makes sense if the interest on your personal loan is less than the interest on your credit cards. And the interest on these credit cards can be high. All right, the whole APR, annual percentage rates on these, tend to be fairly high, even with good credit. So go to your local bank, wherever you have your checking or savings account, see what their personal loan interest rates are, and maybe that's an option for you. All right, so those are the 6 tips. It was kind of short today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. You won't miss any more of these. I am located in Florida, but the majority of my videos apply to national audience. Okay, thank you. I will see you next week. Bye.